go. Welcome back to the ACS Universe. Of course, it's Friday, and you know what I do on Friday nights, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. As always, I'd like to thank you guys that are here watching for spending some of your Friday evening with me in the ACS Universe. I always appreciate it. The support it keeps me going, you guys. Real quick, down below, as always, for every episode of my show and every episode that I host of any show, there's a link for AFSP, the Autumn Snyder Fund. And I also got to give a shout out to my patrons, the patrons of the channel who keep the channel moving, keep the gears rolling. As you can see them right here, you guys, we really appreciate that. Meg, Ryan, Dawson, Andre Gillis, Ohio Dave, Joey, who'll be joining us soon, and my boy V in our originals. So yeah, thank you guys for supporting the show, man. Also want to shout out to everybody who's watching my unboxings, because I just felt like I wasn't really good at it. And so I've been getting some nice compliments on it, so I really appreciate that. It is kind of, once I got better at doing it, because I was terrible at first, I think I've come up with a method for doing it to where it's not so difficult. Maybe I might even move to the homie Neil, where he just opens his beforehand and then makes it easier while he's on the video. But yeah, we got a show for you guys today. A couple subjects to talk about. As you know, it's always a chill stream here in the ACS Universe. Always just let things flow. Random stuff pops up, and yeah, man. Just like to thank everybody for tuning in. And real quick, get to the few people who are here in our original set. Let's go. What's good? Super high. What up, Allie? What up, Jason? Jason in the house. Hector V. She said, like the Super Bowl. Thank you, Allie. Yeah, I've had it for a while. I like to rotate my stuff in the background. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and bring in the first two people to join the show today. The homie Joey. What's good, man?
What's going on, man?
And for the first time ever, hit the ACS Universe, regular Neil. Neil, what's good, man?
Fella.
What up?
What's going on?
How's you guys Friday night going, man?
Oh, going well.
Yeah, not too bad.
Nice. What up? Gonzo's in the house. Love the unboxing. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Actually, I don't have his art up now. I feel bad for not having his art up. Normally I have some of Why Not's like art up in the background and stuff.
You just see you like run off and like get some art and
put it back up. Yeah. What up, Austin? What's good? 187. What's good, man? Hey, in our sense, Joey, what up?
Oh, what's good, man?
Yo, what's good?
Oh,
yeah,
Jason.
So man, yeah, we've had it's Friday, the end of the week. Had a couple things happen today, but I do want to start off the show though. We were having a conversation backstage before the show started, where because I talk about all things on the ACS Universe, and we were talking about a certain video game. It was Joey. You want to tell everybody what you just?
Oh yeah, so I just got done finishing the first Uncharted game for the first time. Loved it. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, it is the remaster, so that probably had it like worked in its favor a little bit. But I just thought it was great, and Neil was telling me, like. It just gets better from there on out.
Just gets so good.
Yeah.
And like you're experiencing it for the first time, so I'm like fucking jealous.
Yeah, it is. Actually, for me, it was a thing to where I played the second one before the first one. I finished the second one. I was like, okay, we got to go to GameStop right now because I gotta get the first one. Played it immediately. And then after that, that's when I had an episode a few weeks ago where it just focused on video games, and yeah, that was Uncharted 4 is like it's the favorite.
I'm excited to get to that one. Yeah.
When you get to that, just record your reactions while you're playing. I'm telling you, there's so much shit that goes down in that. All
right.
Yeah, it's like it takes everything that's happened before that up to levels that are just ridiculous. The set pieces, yeah. Oh, dude, I can't wait for you to. I don't want to spoil anything for you, but like the second game starts off fire.
Yeah, the second game starts off like, oh my god, like the cinematic feel.
Yeah.
Game. So like the storytelling gets more cinematic as it goes on, because it reminds you like those 3D Tekken games, kind of when you're playing the first one with some of the shit.
What's good?
But when you get
what up, man? What up?
And when it pulls out, the truth. There he is.
Truth, you want a link, man? I'll send you one. Let me know.
Hands out.
Some chill vibes, yes. Because
gameplay. I don't want to talk over. Oops.
No, you're good. Nah, dude, I'm just reading the comments. Keep going.
No, I was.
Yo, V honestly dislikes the rapper Drake, but he does like Nathan.
Hey, that's
Drake.
No,
that's
Nathan.
fine.
Nathan.
What up, what up?
Dude, you're in store. You're in store for awesomeness. That's all I can
Nice.
say when it comes
Yeah,
to
I
that.
was gonna say turning up to 11 from the first one, because like there's a point where you're like halfway through the game, you're like, all right, just like exploring and like going through caves and whatever, and then you get to the Descendants, which are just like that came out of left field a little bit, but I can also see where like Naughty Dog was like, maybe we can base a game off of like a horror game with like monsters or whatever, and that's what probably where Last of Us stemmed from. But no, that game was fantastic. Yeah,
the element went with it. And then when you say the Descendants, you guys ever see The Descent? That movie freaked me the frick out.
Oh, dude,
the spelunking, the cave diving with
I don't normally watch movies. I've seen that movie one time. Never gonna watch it again, to be clear. Yeah,
I couldn't sleep for the night, but I was good after that.
To be clear, we'll never watch. Yeah, it's. Have you ever seen it, Joey?
No, it's on my list, and I know it's one of them that I need to check out.
Those freaky ass things you were shooting, but real life.
Yeah, dude.
I can't do anything about it in the movie.
Yeah. No, it's. I always say, like, I can watch zombie movies. I can watch like Nightmare on Elm Street, all those kind of movies. But when it gets freaky, when it's like when the movie takes like Midsummer or something, no.
Oh yeah, no.
And when you're watching it, you're like, you want to have hope, but you're like, nah, they're fucked.
Yeah,
fucked. Like there's and it's practical too. Like there's no CGI really throughout this. It's a real practical style horror movie, but shot well. And it's you ever see like 28 Days Later? So it's got that kind of filmography to it, and you're just like, those things freak me the fuck out. So I'm trying to like, I'm remembering all that crap now. I'm like, oh no. It's all good.
Turn it down a little bit. Yeah, I can't. I'll never watch The Descent again for the rest of my life.
No need.
But yeah, really. I want to start the show with a little bit of clownery that I saw yesterday.
Oh boy!
And it is it's kind of par for the course to what we're used to as fans of of a certain director, and like we've all seen what has transpired between him and a certain studio. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and bring this up here because it is.
It's what
yeah. So we all saw this yesterday. This is legit. This is the definitions of clownery right here. David Goyer says the studio asked not to destroy Superman's pod to bring down Zod's ship in Man of Steel, because how is he ever going to get back to Krypton? And then David Goyer says there was a long pause, and we said, well, Krypton blew up. You saw 30 minutes of it. So, I'll just say, for me personally, the clownery continues, I guess. I mean, I don't know if...
I mean, that's a new low. Like...
It just shows you that the fact that everything that everybody wants to say is that you have a couple clowns that are in charge of this whole operation when it comes to the studio part of it, and it is unfortunate. And half the shit that they do to this guy is the fact that they saw an artist, but they got scared of the artist's vision. And you got people that want to make the money. They don't care about quality; they care about quantity. We have to catch up to the other studios. So get all this shit out. Let's go. You're too risky. We can't pander to the public with all your stuff. I mean, I might deep dive a little too much, but when you're looking at it, it doesn't shock me. So when you have people like that, they're just kind of and they're listening to like what you're telling. And if they see something that might stick out, that we can't do that. That won't make us money. That'll deter an audience. We have to have every audience we need inside of this movie. That's why I can't stand what they always do, and it sucks. Like, don't you think that you can make money, have honor, give respect, and still put out quality? I think so.
No, I think everybody believes that same exact sentiment just there. And also, the way it's written, it looks like they just watched a rough cut of the movie, and then at the end of it, we're like, I don't think we should do that. And then, you know what I mean? Like, he says, you just watched 30 minutes. Meaning, to me, I take from that, they just watched like a rough cut of Man of Steel, and they were like, yo, you shouldn't do that to a ship. And how much attention were they paying to the first 30 minutes of this movie? Which is
nothing.
Yeah, no.
Probably too much going on for them. That was, I mean,
Yeah.
that first 30 minutes. Oh my God, I love reliving that every time I watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's too much going on, and they're like, they probably tuned it out of just like, we just want to get to the Superman part.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, you have to care about the journey, but
Mhm.
you obviously don't.
You mean tell a movie, a story?
Yeah.
Go to Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, and we're done. All right.
Yeah. So I just thought that was funny. I saw it yesterday. I'm sure you guys saw it. And I was just like, yo, what?
Mm.
That's back in the beginning too. That's before the debacle with Justice League and things of that nature. Yeah, it started way back. Yeah, so that's I don't.
Dude, when I read that, I did like a look at the camera like from The Office, where I'm just like,
yeah,
yeah. For real.
Like this is Stu. This got to be like The Onion or something. Just fake.
Yes. Let's see. All right. Another thing I want to get to this just hit. I think it's been out for a couple hours, but I just saw it like right before Joey popped in backstage, which is Vincent D'Onofrio is reprising his role as Wilson Fisk in the Hawkeye series, set to make his debut in episode 5. And I don't know about this. What is it? Big screen leaks. This is the first time I've ever seen their thing, but like. Yeah, the tweet was liked by D'Onofrio, so I mean,
and they're verified too. Wow.
Yeah. So I mean, that's crazy. I'm sure this story alone, if they were the first ones to drop it, is getting them some traction right now.
Yeah.
So look, I'll start off like, always been a DC fan, obviously, but like one of the standouts for me with Marvel stuff, those Netflix series were fire. Especially, I thought Daredevil was a really good, really well-made series. Yeah. And so like, and he was one of the reasons why I thought it was great was because of my wife's in the house. What up? Oh, he was one of them. So guys, first off, let me ask you, Joey, your thoughts on the Daredevil series and then this news that just hit.
Oh, it's fantastic. I think it's great. To see a character from that show come back in any capacity, because we've heard all the rumblings of Charlie Cox coming back as Daredevil, and we don't know like how substantial those are. So like, and it's kind of the same thing with this. Like it could be just a grain of salt type of thing. But I'm excited to see him back. Like especially in the even though it's the Hawkeye series, like to see him come back and like connect those threads into the MCU or whatever they're gonna do now.
Yeah. And what do you think about it, Neil?
Oh man, I was a big fan of that series. I remember the opening scene. If anybody remembers, when he's in his black suit for basically like the whole thing.
Yeah.
Whole first season. It starts off where he's saving that one girl in the beginning with the chain and the fighting. When I watched it, I was like, "Am I watching a Marvel series?" I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, is this going on? Daredevil always stuck out to me. That opened up the world for Netflix. So for me, there's a benchmark with that. Punisher tried to reach it, couldn't reach it. Enjoyed Punisher, but couldn't reach it. Any other show. I'll give Jessica Jones season 1 a thumbs up. The other one, not so much. The one and then like Luke Cage had its moments.
Yeah.
But like Daredevil stood on its own. That show got better and better. You brought Punisher in there. Oh my God, like that. If you guys remember that prison scene when he meets Kingpin, and Kingpin sets him up and all that. Holy crap, dude. Shit. That was an intense scene. Like, and then the hallway fights, everything. I can always go back when a show, for me, Daredevil's a show I can always go back and watch.
Yeah.
Just to, like you always still get those feels. There's not a lot of shows out there where you can go back and watch them. Like everybody keeps talking about, I call it Titans. It is. Yeah, it happened last night. I'm like, everybody keeps talking about Titans. I'm like, I don't like the mini me Red Hood. Their season finales are so throughout that show. Like, we'll see what they give us, but when it comes to like a superhero series, man, Daredevil, I think is a cut above. I really enjoyed that shit.
Yeah.
And I'm a huge DC guy. I'm a big DC guy, like so.
Yeah. As we pretty much all are. That also, it was just like, yo, like watching that shit, like Daredevil was like, dude, that just like you just said, this is a Marvel series.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, they really, yeah. No,
There's not enough quips.
Come on, man. Put on the suit. How happy you are when he put on the suit at the end.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
First season.
Yeah. And the hallway shot, the cinematography, the way those hallway shots were designed, the stairwell shot, the way those things were all designed and choreographed were
the brutality of the fighting, and like when they would show his exhaustion while fighting, but then like his perseverance, where he's like, all right, fuck, I gotta keep going. He's like got that other gear, and then they would do like the father-son relationship. I mean, I get like little chills going on when I talk about that shit because it's a really good show.
Yeah,
when you got those shows, man.
I got a new Neil Devil.
Oh, guys, there's many characters coming to the regular multiverse. Don't you worry.
Ryan, you want to link, man, let me know. Yeah, if you can hop on in here and join this conference. But yeah, man. And that was one of the best parts of it. Obviously, Vincent's a great actor. But like, I don't know, man. He took Kingpin and
took it to another level. I feel.
He did. Yeah, so I always enjoy Daredevil. I don't know what capacity they're going to bring him into Hawkeye.
Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
Well, obviously, Black Widow spoilers right now. Just real quick warning: spoilers for the post-credit scene. Obviously, we know that Helen is going to show up, or Yelena is going to show up in the series. So you have that. But yeah. So yes, yeah. And so I don't know what capacity he's going to show up in. They said episode 5. If Hawkeye goes the way they've been going, and it's only 6 episodes, so like he shows up towards the end or whatever. But yeah, just in case you guys hadn't seen it, like I saw this literally like 5 minutes before Joey jumped in backstage. Is Vincent D'Onofrio was going to reprise his role as Wilson Fisk, aka Kingpin, and the Hawkeye series. They said episode 5. So
can you imagine if it's just like this like side shot of him walking, you see his head, and then
what?
He's back, and then that's it.
Well, lately they've been pretty good. I will say this: there has been a history with those Marvel series that they've led you on just a bit. Yeah. They did it with WandaVision big time. So
huge. Yeah, they honey dick like motherfuckers.
Vincent D'Onofrio is going to come in like I'm Ralph Boner Sr.
Who knows? I mean, you can't see him in that series as an antagonist or anything. He's just gonna have some kind of pop up, and maybe they'll set up Daredevil too. Who the freaking knows what the hell is?
Yeah, dude, that would be fire.
Whatever with the multiverse stuff that they're doing, because that was all set up in Loki. So,
all right, so Neil, you new to this on the show. I asked 3 random questions throughout the show.
Cool.
Now I'm about to jump up to the first random question. What cereal leaves behind the best milk?
Oh, fuck me. Shit.
Man, you hit him hard with the first question.
Yeah, damn, man. I was a cereal hoe back in the day. I'm going to go Cocoa Pebbles.
So you got the chocolate milk. Okay. I'm going to go. Cinnamon Toast Crunch for me. That's hands down. My favorite cereal of all time. Also best milk, though, of all time. Yeah. What you got, David?
I'd probably either go Fruity Pebbles or Peanut Butter Crunch.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
nice. Okay.
I know that's probably not the best, but just in my opinion.
No, the milk is good though. It's for some reason the Cinnamon Toast Crunch milk is. And joining the show real quick, Ryan, what up?
Man. So I mean, yeah, Cinnamon Toast milk is good, but I mean, you can't beat Cocoa Puffs or Rice Krispies. Chocolate Rice Krispies.
Oh, okay, Cocoa Krispies.
Oh,
okay.
Cocoa Krispies.
Yeah, Cocoa Krispies. Yeah, I forget. I forget the damn name of it. But yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
What up, man? How's your Friday, man?
Oh man, I'm beat. I'm tired. I got an event tomorrow, so I was putting up tents and all kinds of shit. So so I'm pretty beat. I just Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Yeah, no, that's good. You know what I saw today?
What's up?
Man, in a convenience store, they got these little snack things, right? Fruit Loops, and then they got like it's Frosted Flakes, but it's Frosted Paws or some shit. And I'm like, I'm like, are people not down with like Ziploc bags anymore? Just like, dump the cereal in a Ziploc bag, put it in. They got to go get it in little pouches.
No, man.
Or even the cups. Like they give you the cups. Like I'll
cup.
open the cup and I'll just eat dry cereal, whatever,
Yeah.
You see it out of the box, be like,
what up, Gavin?
Yeah.
Have you guys had a French toast crunch?
Dude, that's just
I
good.
haven't had it. No.
I wasn't too impressed by it. It wasn't terrible, but I was just like,
It's good. It's not cinnamon toast.
They have more, right? They have like different styles now. It's like chocolate cinnamon toast crunch and some other crap. I'm like, what the hell are these people doing?
Yeah, it's like chips.
I was like,
cereals and chips, or
one thing I used to get when I was a kid that was like, it was seasonal. Was Boo Berry.
Oh yeah.
I was like, whenever my mom, I was like, you better go in the basket. It goes in the basket.
Alphabets. Everybody remember alphabets?
Yeah. Did anybody here try to spell shit with?
and then they used to copy that cereal like crazy, and then they would come out with like the Ghostbusters cereal with the.
I ate the Ghostbusters
like
cereal.
Fucking alphabets. So you're like,
I had the C3POs.
Yeah, come on, Cookie Crisp. Does anybody remember that? Shit.
I was like, why don't they just put cookies in cereal? just put cookies and add milk. That's it.
I don't think so. I think
Cookie Crisp was pretty good, but it was legitimately like little. It was like a real cookies and
it was just cookies and milk.
Yeah.
Chocolates on it. That you're like, is that chocolate or is it some kind of like
on the side where it says nutritional information? It just says
nothing.
None.
It's like eating a double of stuffed Oreo. You're really not eating icing. You're eating like lard.
Yeah, you know what? And I'm like, really thins? Oreo thins? What?
Yeah,
like, that's
a waste. Go jump.
It's a waste.
Go jump off a bridge. Eat the damn cookie.
Yeah, I know. It's like somebody came along and they smushed it, and they were like, "Hey, we can sell this shit."
Let's make a flagel, a flat bagel.
Yeah.
So Ryan, you just jumped in.
Hell yeah, I did.
Did you see the? Did you first off? Did you watch Daredevil?
I saw. Okay, so I agree with Allie in the chat.
The movie Daredevil.
The first season that I watched was fire. I loved everything when he was in like the black, whatever what is that, do-rag, whatever. And because I was like, you're blind, but you're covering your eyes.
Well, he's covering his eyes,
but it's still cool. I liked it. He looked like a ninja, and I was like, all right, I'm down. Then he got his costume. I think in the last episode, I was like, damn, that's an upgrade. I was like, where'd you get all them? Okay, I got you. But I never watched beyond that. I didn't watch The Punisher. I didn't watch all that stuff. I just, I don't know. Something else caught my attention and just kind of like, so I never really went back to the show. I liked the show. I liked his friend. I didn't so much like the girl that was with him. I think she was like a redhead or something. She was kind of tall, lanky, whatever. I wasn't down with her, but I like the dynamic between the guys. I thought they played against each other pretty good, and I don't really recall who. No, I do. Who was what's his face? The same role as Michael Clark Duncan, but what's his name?
It's Vincent D'Onofrio.
No, but what's his like? Kingpin. Yeah. So he was into the Snyder or Spider-Verse and all that. Yeah,
we were talking about this 5 minutes ago.
Yeah,
I just got in. I was like, oh shit, he's on. So I wasn't like watching, and I was like, oh damn, oh snap, no. Unfortunately, I got in. I was like, dude, I'm just gonna say something, and then my wife's cooking in the other room. She's making something fire, and I was like, all right, I won't eat on the stream. I'll eat with you. So she's like, yeah, I'll be done in like 5 minutes. I was like, all right, yeah, 5 minutes.
She's pouring you some blueberry cereal.
It'll be 20 minutes. I'm good. Yeah. So she's like, yeah, I'm hungry already, and I'm talking about cereal, so I'm good to go. So, yeah, Kingpin.
Yeah, well, we're all glad to see him come.
So you had a random question. What was your random question?
It was the first one was what cereal leaves the best milk?
I answered it. Yeah, right there. I think that Cocoa Krispies left the best milk.
Okay.
And I'd mix them up, and I'd make it chocolate milk first, and then I'd eat the Cocoa Krispies real quick when they're like diluted, or almost like Rice Krispies, and then I drink the milk because it's still cold.
Oh, fuck that. I kept pouring cereal in. I'm like, even till I got to the bottom, I'm like, oh, good. The cereal's somewhat. Wait.
I would do that with like now, and I would fool myself and be like, you know what? I'm going to eat Frosted Mini Wheats because half of it is not nutritious, but the other half is.
Dude, eating those hurts. You're just like, oh, it's good.
Joining us is my homegirl, Meg.
Oh,
I can only be here for like 20 minutes and I have to go to the movies.
Yeah.
Go to the movies. What are you watching?
Well, I'm gonna watch the Val Kilmer documentary. It's out in a theater near me. So
wow, I didn't know about that. What's that? Is that like just his early career, or whole career?
It's his whole career. Val Kilmer liked to record, like videotape a lot of like the work he did. So like he has a lot of personal videos that he's gonna share and stuff. So I'm pretty excited.
Is this like a Fathom event or something? Or?
Yeah, it's...
I have no idea. I was gonna go see Snake Eyes, but I've been hearing not so great things about it, and I don't know jack shit about G.I. Joe or anything.
Oh, no.
So I saw that it's called Val. The documentary is called Val. And I saw it was playing, so I was like, I like Val Kilmer, so I'm gonna go see this.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's cool. Yeah. I'm interested. I'd love to see his behind the scenes on Top Gun, Willow, and what was the other one?
Some Willow on
Tombstone.
That, right?
Batman
Tombstone, hell yeah, that one, and also Top Secret.
You remember one where he's a scientist? It's like from the 80s. It's a real quirky.
Yeah, it's a spoof. It's a
like I would probably. I mean, and Batman. I'll watch. I'd watch that, but I'd probably fall asleep during The Saint.
Yo, but he legit. When I saw the trailer for that a couple weeks ago, legit didn't know that he was straight up throat cancer. Like,
he was in Michigan a few years ago. The last time I went to a convention, I think, was 2019, and he was at Motor City, and it was actually really sad because like most people had like a public booth, like not public in the sense that anyone could go talk to them, but you could see like all the people, and his was curtained off, so like you had to pay to even like see him, which makes sense. I didn't know at the time that it was because he was going through all of this health, all these health problems, but
yeah,
it's really sad.
Yeah,
if you haven't seen there's a trailer for that documentary that is like it's out there. I watched it a couple weeks ago when they first released it. So yeah, I was watching. I was just like, damn, dude, that's fucking sad as fuck.
Yeah, I'm about to fucking cry my eyes out probably. So I'm gonna look like my profile picture that I forgot to change again.
Your profile picture right now looks like Darkseid's crying.
Yeah, I know. It's like after. What's up, Ryan? Yeah.
Oh, he's talking. Okay, got you. Neil spoke.
Do what?
Keep it coming.
But yeah. So what's up with in the chat? How you guys doing? I've been reading the chat. But yeah,
we just got through talking about the first random question, which is what cereal leaves behind the best milk.
Oh, I don't drink the milk. I think that's fucking disgusting.
I can agree with it. But I still drink the milk. But yes, milk is mucus.
Yeah, milk is gross.
Yeah, milk is mucus. So there you go.
So like if I eat cereal, I have to eat it super quick for one because I don't like it to get soggy, and I don't like when milk is colder than like ice cold. So like if the milk has been sitting in the bowl for too long, no, I'm good.
Yeah. It has to be cold.
It has to be like refrigerator.
So I switched to like vanilla flavored almond milk or almond. Okay. So I'll drink that with the cereal because it's sort of like I want to feel like hey, I'm not drinking mucus because Arnold Schwarzenegger says milk is for babies.
True.
And when we're drinking cow milk, why don't we drink human milk? Like, what the hell is that?
Okay.
Relax.
Are you going Homelander? You want to drink breast milk?
see you guys
I'm
next
down.
time.
You know, I mean, I'm just saying if it's homogenized and put in the fridge.
Okay, you go first, and then we'll follow
Let
if
us
you
know
like
how
it.
that goes.
Hell yeah! You know what? I'll put some chocolate in it.
I don't know. I go bacon and cheese over here. Bacon.
I'd be like, damn, girl, you should try this. She's like, oh, what is that? This is the bomb. It's like, damn, girl, that's breast milk.
That's kitty milk.
I did try
Allie, you're
breast
not
milk
shocked.
once.
You're not shocked.
Anthony, take control.
I did try it
of
once,
yourself.
and when I tried it, it was weird. When I tried it, it was like because it was warm. It was straight
Wait,
from
wait,
the.
wait, wait. What?
All right. Well, Ryan just put in the chat that he has to leave. So if you want to bounce him, Anthony.
Yeah.
It tasted weird. It was real sweet. Tastes like Coke.
What was he talking about tasting? What?
What do you
It tastes-
think?
What do you? Yeah.
Is it salty?
No, it wasn't salty. It wasn't
What?
salty.
What? What?
What the fuck?
It was when my ex-wife, after she had given birth, I've 3 kids by her, and we were getting frisky one night or whatever, and
Stop.
Okay.
Nope.
Shit, I don't even go there, and I call myself irregular.
I thought this was a chill stream.
We just took that.
Are you ready? Okay. All right. All right. I just wanted to ruin your evenings before I bounce.
It's all good.
Oh my god.
But
I've been
yes.
to exoticas. I've seen some fucking fucked up shit. Don't worry, it's all good.
yeah, I mean, come on. Like most married men that have had children, I'm sure that they have, at some point in time,
No,
yeah. I'm sure.
just curiosity for that.
Yeah, I was curious. I was like, damn, girl. No. Anyway,
So cereal.
Oh, this is fantastic.
but yeah, my food is ready, and if you guys have a fire stream. I just wanted to jump on and just joke around with you guys for a bit. So
You were not joking.
yeah,
Yeah, he was
no,
not
I was
joking.
dead serious. I'm dead serious. So, all right, man. Well, y'all have a great evening, and I'll talk to y'all later.
Bye, Ryan.
Bye.
All right, enjoy that breast milk.
I was gonna say enjoy the rest of your Friday.
Oh shit.
That's good.
Anyway.
Enjoy the breast.
That's good.
Wait, Allie. You look at Allie's comment.
What?
Yeah, he's right.
What?
About
She's talking about Ryan.
About what?
What's he
Well,
right?
she said earlier, what'd she say?
Oh,
Oh,
it's
well, in
healthy.
his defense, it's super healthy,
Mm.
which is true.
So
but,
what?
Sure.
But
All right. What other topics we got?
yeah,
So, another note.
Let's return to some. I don't even know if I want to. There's a difference between clownery and just stupid.
Mm.
Oh.
I'm not going to show the whole thing with sound because I don't want fucking them to come strike me down from the depths of whatever they live in right now. But so Meg threw something in our World's Finest group chat today that I was just like, yo.
what was it? I forgot. I'm drunk. Sorry, no, I'm just kidding. I'm not.
Oh, nice.
I was gonna say you have to drive.
Oh,
I
okay,
wish I
okay.
was. After hearing that,
Yeah.
Ryan said, I wish I was drunk.
Yeah, I
dude.
think
Need a shot or two.
Yeah.
So hold on, let me find it.
Hey, what was it? I'm trying to think.
You know exactly what it was. I just
No,
called
I
it-
really don't. But once you
called
show
it-
it, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I remember now.
I just called it the stupidest thing I've ever seen from any kind of fucking comic book movie in my life.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, this shit dropped. I'm guessing it dropped this morning. I didn't see it when it did. Like I said, she shared it in the thing.
I don't even think I said anything. I just shared it, and I was like, what the fuck is
You said this does not look. It looks bad.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Here it is. Not gonna put sound on it. I'll make it bigger. Could y'all hear that?
No.
No.
Okay, good. All right, I'm gonna go back.
Is this what we were talking about backstage?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So
We're all sad that we have to watch it.
I just
First, I had to listen to Ryan talk about drinking titty milk. Now I got to watch this again.
Ryan, I mean, Ryan saying something there, but I'm saying, and if you actually put the song "Detachable Penis," if you remember that song from the '90s, in this, it might work. There was a song called "Detachable Penis." It went "Detachable Penis," so it kind of went like that. Anyway, so we're all over the place right now. So anyway,
yes,
all right, yeah, shut
Sweet.
the fuck up.
That's the song of the summer, baby.
So this is a clip release
Oh,
from the Suicide Squad that comes out in a couple weeks, I guess.
Here's the thing. I don't think like the movie looks like visually looks good. Like it literally looks like someone's arms are like flying across the screen.
Exactly. It does.
It's just like, I don't know. I don't like to crash things that like I don't like or like the other people like. But this does not do it for me, man. It doesn't.
So if you have not seen the clip, basically, the only reason I brought this up because it was so stupid. Like, it's oh my god. Still gonna watch the movie when it comes out. Definitely gonna watch it at least one time.
It's free.
I always give everything a try. So, but dude, arms detaches at some dudes who are shooting at him with automatic weapons. And then his arms reach them, and then they just like smack him around.
It's
like
just
what is look at.
And then they just keep missing him or something. I don't know.
Yeah, then he just stands there.
What's he gonna do? Give him a wedgie? I guarantee he gives someone a
See
wedgie.
that I actually would have laughed if they would have shown that part because like that would have been funny. Like I just don't see the humor in this. I mean, obviously it's funny. Someone's arms come off, whatever. But like. I don't know.
It's way too slapsticky for.
Oh no!
For me,
it's supposed to be like kind of like a parody or whatever. Like if it's supposed to be a parody in like certain regards, then yeah, it does its job.
Yeah.
But obviously you can't really judge it until it comes out. But it just nothing really from this movie that I've seen has made me want to see it.
Yeah.
No.
They haven't picked engaging clips. They just picked like very weird style stuff, but that's also might be talking to the fact that this movie is just out there when it comes to I always say if anybody hasn't seen the movie Slither from James Gunn, I kind of feel like getting those kind of vibes with this movie. And that movie was freaky as fuck. Like that movie was like, what the hell is going on here?
Yeah, exactly what Nerdy said. I mean, it's obviously an out of context clip, but like I mean, like I said in our group chat, I'm sure that that character probably dies right after that. They probably like blow him away or something.
Yeah.
He said don't get attached. So also and with this,
and he's not attached.
Hey, same joke.
Hey, no, she learned from the best, old Joey up here. But no, but
you know what? I also watched the other day a movie named after Anthony, Old.
Oh, I was gonna make that joke later. Damn it!
Oh, damn, Ant, they pick on you and say you're old.
He's gonna bring it up and I'll be like, "You don't have to see it. You live it."
Don't worry, I'm not young.
I think his cam froze.
Oh, it did.
Did it actually?
Wow. Yeah,
it's like, wow, that's a very still pose.
No, he's not.
Good.
No. Yeah. So
I was gonna wait till Sunday. I was gonna wait till
pick
Sunday
on me
to
like this all the time. So that's yeah. But it is.
What was the worst moment of the night? That or Ryan talking about drinking breast milk?
Definitely titty milk, dude.
Yeah, that raised an eyebrow for everybody on that.
But going back to that clip just then, it's funny that like we see something like that, and all of us like, and the people in the chat also are like universally like, yo, cringe or just get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
And then yesterday we see where, and I don't have the shit pulled up. I should have got that one too. Where I know Shiraz shared, and I've seen a couple of other movie critics share it, where they're not Warner Brothers isn't letting.
Oh, yeah.
That if you want to preview this movie, you have to be there in person.
Like they're not
copies
giving out.
overseas.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, we're still in a pandemic. Like, yo, that shit's not. So why would they do that? Knowing that the movie, when it comes out, is going to be on HBO Max, where if you have a subscription. So basically what they're telling the critics is either you come here and you watch it or you pay for HBO Max. We're not sending you. Why?
Yeah, I don't know. That's such a weird thing because like you said, we're still in a pandemic. There's still like people dying. People are still testing positive for COVID. People are still transmitting COVID. So it's like, in the one guy, I think the Shiraz shared, he said that like he has like a pretty big family that like it just works better for him to be able to do it at home. And like companies like companies like Disney are still doing like virtual screeners. So it's like, I don't see the big deal. I mean, it's weird to me that it was never like that. Like they never had digital. It was always you had to go in person. I always thought, being naive, I was like, oh yeah, people get to watch this at home, but no, they don't.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but yeah, and what to your point is like what's happening now? Like why?
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Is it trash? Is the movie trash? And they're like, yo, we can make sure that there's like 2 or 3 spots in the continental United States where you can go watch this movie in person or get HBO Max and stream it.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess you'd have to like, and I mean, the only movie I could probably relate it to recently is like Space Jam 3. I don't know how that went.
Space Jam 3.
Space Jam hurt. Space Jam hurt.
Oh, Space Jam 3? What the fuck?
When did the second one come out? I missed it.
Yeah, sorry, Space Jam 2.
Oh my! I fell asleep, but I was just like, "What the?" I'm like, I woke up and I went, "This movie's still going on." I was like, "Jesus!"
But like, that's the thing I could relate it to. So like, did they have more faith in like Space Jam 2 than they did with the Suicide Squad, like with critical acclaim, or are they just trying to move on this quickly from like the I really don't know. It's kind of irresponsible.
Maybe they're worried about bad kickback just because they know the fact that we got the Snyder Cut and now this is coming out and now this is another direct. We have to move away from what came out. So
I don't know, but like it's hard to get screeners, to be honest. So it's like the only people that would get them would be like people from like outlets and stuff that have like
that's interesting.
I don't know. Big
I'd go screen. I mean, I work retail. I've been in front of this fucking thing the whole damn time.
Same.
Yeah. I've been in retail over 20 years, so it's
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the first part.
No, but like for the on-screening stuff, shit, they call me. I'll be like, yeah, I'll be right there. Come on.
No, what I'm saying is it's like I've tried to get screeners for stuff a bunch of times, and it's like there's a certain window you have to be in to get them, and like to get like press screeners at least. Like there's like fan screeners that you can get, but like to get the press ones, there's like it's a little bit harder of a situation. So like to make it even harder, it does definitely raise like an eyebrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, true. Maybe no one's interested in the fucking movie.
I do like how cheeky Anthony was being. He was like, "Is it trash? Is the movie trash?"
I mean, why would just like she just mentioned Space Jam? Like they gave people the virtual Space Jam. You could
and
watch
that movie just came out. Like, and it's not like they come out that far apart from each other either. So like, what's the difference between like the screeners for that and then this? Like, why is it all of a sudden like, sorry, go fuck yourself. You have to go to a movie theater to watch it.
Yeah. So that's
that would make me feel a certain type of way. Like, let's say like I was someone that like I would prefer a digital one, but then they're like, oh, well, you don't get one. Okay, for one, I would be pissed to start. So then I have to travel. Like some, like people review movies and stuff for their like job. So then they have to travel to go to a theater, and then that's going to piss you off even more. And then you watch a movie, who knows if you might actually like it. It just puts a bad taste in your mouth from the get-go,
Yeah.
Well, and if you remember like that video they put out, I can't remember when exactly it was, but it was pretty much telling people to mask up, and they were like they photoshopped like masks on a bunch of WB characters.
Yeah.
And now we're here to where they're like, no, it's over. You have to come to the theater. You can't, no screening at home.
Yeah. I don't know. It's weird. I wish they would put out a reason why.
Did James Gunn actually say that? The Detachable Man deserves to be on the Justice League team. That's how amazing he is. James Gunn. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying now. He's like, okay. I'm about to say, I thought that was like a quote from James Gunn.
Good God.
You know, I wouldn't be shocked.
From
Yeah,
James Gunn,
that's the ridiculous part is you wouldn't be, because he has like gone to bat for the movie like it's, you know.
He really has to. I mean, shit. He got fired from Disney, so he's got to fucking.
Then they hired him back, dude.
Yeah, dude, everything is suspect in this fucking world when you really look at it.
Yeah, no, yeah.
So that's why I'm always like, I take everything. I'm like, look, just entertain me and do it well, and I'll be good. All right.
Right.
I can't control anything. There's too many people in this world.
Yeah.
So, something else that came out, and this was, came out yesterday. It's pretty fucking fire. Was this Dune trailer? All right.
Ooh.
So, not gonna show it because there's probably a red dot up here, right here, and I'll get shot somewhere outside my window by somebody from Warner Brothers, just because, Yo, what the fuck? The milkman is back? What the
Oh my God.
now, what was weird was when.
Okay.
Milkman.
Oh, that was good
I
timing.
always deliver.
Nope, bounce. This is not a joke this time. Keep him bounced. Keep him out.
Oh, jeez.
Is he try to defend his stance on drinking human breast milk?
Yo, we're about to talk about this Dune trailer. All right, relax on. There's no breast milk in the trailer. All right.
What are you drinking?
He's got a solo. You never know what's in the solo cup.
It's good.
Oh.
My son. It was funny. My son. He was telling me how chocolate milk came from chocolate cows when he was young.
Don't.
That's how we got chocolate. We're like, how do you get strawberry milk?
Oh, no.
He was like, well, you got to go to find the strawberry cows. So it was interesting. Kids are funny.
You came back to say that?
Yeah, was that your point?
Nice.
That was it. That was it. That's
cool.
Now you guys are on the level. So we're on the same page. We got it. So Dune. So what kind of milk do you think they drink on that planet?
Okay, there's only spice.
They drink they drink
spice milk.
Spice milk. Tastes like cinnamon.
So everybody knows. I know nothing about Dune, but the trailer drew me in.
Yes. So Meg is,
I know 10 chapters worth of things about Dune.
Nice.
I haven't seen the trailer, and so I'm interested. I want to watch the movie. I like Dune, but I haven't seen the trailer yet.
I like sci-fi, so this is sci-fi goodness right here.
I wasn't, and she's another reason why I'm like, because I didn't really like her performance in Spider-Man, and I've seen her on Step Up, so I was like, is
Step
she?
Up.
She's a really good. No,
yeah, I think it was Step Up. Well, it was the Nickelodeon or Disney show.
She was in a Disney show.
She's in what?
Shake It Up.
Yeah, Shake It Up.
Shake It Up.
I was gonna say Step Up's that movie with Channing Tatum. It came out like 15 years ago.
No. You're talking about Magic Mike.
She's really good in Malcolm and Marie, the one that had John Washington. She's really good in that.
Mm-hmm.
But other than
I didn't see that. Okay, but no, I know she's in it, but I haven't seen it.
This trailer is pretty epic, though. It's like
fantastic,
dude. It looks like they literally went to space to film this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it has a lot of different vibes to it. I mean, if anybody likes Star Wars and stuff like that, I mean, this is like right on par with a lot of his stuff.
So the suits that she's wearing right there, they have to wear those on Arrakis because there's like such a small amount of water on Arrakis for like, unless you're like the Atreides family, where like you're like a big family, you have like a very limited amount of water. So what these suits do is convert all of like your sweat and like stuff like that into water where you can drink them.
And is that what that nose part is right there? So like he's
I believe so.
body kind of deal.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Nice. And then obviously,
Freaky as fuck. I have a question. What is that shit when they're fighting and you got like that hologram looking stuff, but they are fighting somebody? Is that like a shield?
Yeah, so they have these shields that they use when they're like dueling.
Okay.
That like it's hard to explain. It's pretty much like a force field. I mean, like it gets weaker and weaker, but yeah, that's what it is.
Okay.
okay. Cool. Nice explanation, because and then this shot, I like this shot because he tells him to smile and he's like, I am smiling. Josh Brolin is fucking fire. What's Josh Brolin's name in the movie?
Thanos.
Gurney.
Okay, relax.
Yeah, Gurney.
And he okay, yeah. And there's a bunch of shots. I don't think I got one for this one where he's like training Paul and shit. Like,
Yo, just real quick on that Paul shot, that guy to my right, is that the dude from like the Planet of the Apes with the Mark Wahlberg movie?
I don't know.
He looks like he kind of looks like it. Anyway, sorry. Go.
He's been in a lot of movies.
He really looks like one of the dudes from that movie, like the old like elder guy from that movie. And that movie was really bad, by the way. But
yeah, it wasn't a good movie. The only good thing about that was it was the special effects.
Yes,
and obviously
practical effects.
Here. Atreides.
That's Paul.
It's Atreyu.
It's funny. I've been seeing people complain about like, oh, you have this crazy cool universe, and that guy's name is Paul. His name isn't Paul. Like, you can't say his name without like spoilers, like his actual title. But like, it's not Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's almost like Obi-Wan and Han and Leia, and then you have Luke.
Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, Jason Momoa's character's name is Duncan.
Yeah, Duncan, Idaho.
Duncan, Idaho in this bitch. There he is.
Should have been
I
Iowa.
think he's going to be like one of the best parts of the movie, like just from the trailer. I think he's going to have some of the best scenes.
Absolutely.
I mean, and so far is his character like as badass as he looks in the trailer?
Yeah.
For what you read? Okay. No,
he always looks badass.
This is just the fucking sand snake thing.
Giant sphincter.
The sandworm.
Yeah, the giant sphincter.
Wow.
I'm sorry, it's what it looks like, but it's kind of freaky looking.
Ryan just said, "Wow," coming from the dude who just like 15 minutes ago.
I mean, I'm
about the tete leche.
So sandworm milk.
Ew.
They call it spice.
Yeah.
All right. This is Rebecca Ferguson, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Is that his mother or?
Yeah, his mom.
Okay. Because I know that the way he asked her that in the trailer, where he's just like, "Yo, at all costs, will you fucking protect Paul?" She says it like she's some kind of guardian or something. Like, I don't know. I didn't think it was. I think it was his mom and shit. And then this fucking badass shot at the end of the trailer.
Yeah, we're stabbing everybody. And, shit.
And I think they borrowed the suit from Wonder Woman 84.
No.
And they're actually putting use to it, you mean?
Yeah. It's like, what's that? Oh, never mind. You'll see that at the end of the movie. And also in that shot, he kind of looks like what's his face? That was Harry Potter. Facial expression. Yeah, he looks like Daniel Radcliffe in that one shot right there.
Harry,
Harry, Stephen, don't be a suck.
What the fuck?
Jesus Christ! All right, so that's Dune. Like I said, I wasn't gonna play the trailer because they'll blow me away from wherever they're sitting at.
Yeah, they obliterated Nicotina because he showed the Ace Ventura clip.
It
was Warner Brothers.
I know that.
It was hilarious while it happened, though. It was fucking.
Yeah, they gave him a copyright strike.
When was that?
Today.
It
was for the show on Monday, but he told me about it today. So
we were talking about Ace Ventura and fucking. I just talked about how much I love the scene with the sliding the door. Like that's my favorite scene.
Wait, the whole scene mean?
Yeah,
He did. He played the whole damn
Play
scene.
oh, he's like, yes, yeah, and he played it, and then they got him for it. Damn, dude.
Yeah, they did. They got him. They clapped his cheeks. So I mean, it was Finkel and Einhorn and Finkel.
Man.
All right, you guys. I have to go. I gotta go.
All right.
Enjoy Val.
Have a
I
good night.
will.
Hey, thanks for jumping off, Will. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. You guys have a good night.
You too.
All right.
Oh shit.
Tete leche. Remember?
Tres leches.
I think she closed her phone, but she didn't leave the studio.
No, we're gonna hear. We'll hear Val. The whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we'll get bounced.
And then we.
All right, so look, I'm gonna ask you guys random question number 2, real quick, as we move through this. What is the last thing you watched that made you laugh?
Oh, wow.
Just a while ago when I just watched Ryan talk
Married
about
with children.
Married with Children.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nice.
Which scene?
Oh God, it's been going on the whole time in the background. There's just,
There's one major scene that I
Right.
love from.
it's going on right now. This is
Nice.
Is when they all come over, the No Ma'am guys, they come over and they have to formulate a plan because they all told their wives they're doing something different. so they're like all of these different, like one person's fishing, one person's hunting, and everybody's in a different outfit, and they come up with this whole plan, and it's just hilarious. But last thing that made me laugh was that detachable man thing. I was like,
Yeah.
this is ridiculous.
I couldn't even laugh from that. I just watched it and I was like,
I laughed when it was done, like when it was all over. Like I was in shock watching it, but then I was laughing because I was like, "This is what they're giving us." I was like, "This is the stupidest thing."
Yeah.
I thought maybe when I saw the still, like he popped off his arms or whatever, and they were sort of floating, and I was like, "Okay, I'll give it a go or whatever." And then we saw it in motion today, and I was like, "Really?" I was like, "This is what we're getting."
This is what made it worse. That was also the last thing that I legit like. Once it was done, I was at work too, and I was just like, "What the fuck did I just watch?" Like for real. And make it so bad is he throws them off, and they go, and he's just like,
check this out,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah. And the slapping or whatever it is that the arms are doing is so slow. Like you can just shoot it and you're done.
Trying to grab the automatic weapons from the dudes or anything. We're just slapping them and hitting them on the shoulders.
Look like mid '90s.
And I was like, dude, this is gonna be Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which is like, okay, part 1 was good, part 2 was horrible, part 3 is gonna fucking suck. This is gonna
actually part 1 hurt my feelings when they had a dance off at the end. I was like, wow, this is really bad.
Yes. With
I'm
Ron,
like, I
yes.
enjoyed your movie up to now. I'm like, this is your third act. You fucking.
I liked it. I liked it good enough. Like that didn't ruin it for me to dance off. I was just like, okay, it's kind of par for this movie.
I gave it a pass. And it got bumped up a little bit more after I saw part 2.
Yeah.
Oh well, part 2 hurt. Yeah.
Joey, man, what's the last thing that made you?
well, first of all, what's his name, detachable guy or something?
Yeah, detachable man.
Because
detachable kid.
Detachable kid, yeah, because he's like 45 years old.
Yeah.
But before today, we only saw like a brief snip in the trailer, didn't we? So we didn't like see him in action.
You just saw his arms.
I remember this. Yeah, I remember it was just the arms. It was just that that pose. We didn't get to see him like moving around or anything.
Before today, it's like, okay, that could have been a cool concept, and then you see it happen. You're like, never mind. That was stupid.
Yeah.
But the last thing, I actually the new season of Ted Lasso just started. I don't know if any of you.
Oh, dude.
That.
Okay, so I haven't finished the first season because I was watching it on something else. I got all the way up to a point where, God, there was always like she'd dick him and then there's reconciliation. She'd dick him again. But I like the show. The show's funny. It's fire.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm definitely interested in seeing more of that show. That's pretty good show.
So I watched the season premiere today. It's really good. And it's it starts off with like he tells this story that almost makes you want to cry, but because that's just how the show is. Like it has those heartfelt moments. But yeah, that was the last thing I watched that made me laugh.
Nice. All right, so let's his comments. I got behind. Said The Office. Yes.
Yeah, The
Who watched
Office all
Messenger?
day.
I did. I don't know if you guys.
I haven't
watched
seen it yet. I want to watch it.
It's out?
Yes, it came out this morning.
Oh,
Yo, I got through 3 episodes. Okay, I'll tell you this real quick. I mean, since I'm the only one that's watched it, I know Phil watched it as well because he's one. He messaged me. He said something about it this morning. And I was like, oh shit, I forgot that came out today.
I forgot.
Yeah. It's me singing "Into the Thick of It." That's my.
Oh my gosh, I played that for my son because it's all over TikTok. I played it for my son over and over and over again. He was like, "I'm gonna kill you."
But no, I will say this: if you haven't watched it, if you are a fan of the original show, I think it's fire. There's only 2 more episodes left. There's 5 in this little first part.
There's only 5?
Yeah, 5 episodes. They're like 25 minutes piece. It is fire, dude. It is. It starts off with a bang, and I've seen a lot of hate on it today from people who are just like, when you watch it, you'll say, okay, I know why. I don't want to spoil anything, but like people are. First of all, I'll just say this: the show is called Masters of the Universe. Has always been called Masters of the Universe. It's not called He-Man. It was called Masters of the Universe. So remember that when you're watching this. And it is the animation inspires. Sometimes the fighting, I think, it goes a little bit slow for me.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, the fighting is good. The hand-to-hand combat, but sometimes it's really slow. And I'm like, okay, let's go. But other than that, it has stupid one-liners that are funny and like that's He-Man, or that's Masters of the Universe. All the characters are there. All the characters are represented really well, and yeah. So if you haven't watched it, I'm sure Neil, you'll probably jump on that shit as soon as we.
I'm gonna jump on that.
I'm gonna watch it.
I love He-Man, dude. When I was a kid, I used to run around in my underwear and scream, "I have the power!"
Yes,
well, I do that today.
I was gonna say Ryan still does that.
I still do that. The neighbors were complaining. But I mean, you can't stop what's true.
Yeah, that's hilarious. He's saying hey to the wife. But yeah, it's good. And the first time he does that, the scene, it is absolutely incredible. It is incredible.
I never understood the line though. It's like, by the power of Grayskull, I have the power. I'm like,
you know what?
Why does they say power twice?
Because that's how much power he has.
2 times power.
Yeah. Katsuba says, "Yo, wait till here she goes." She said that first episode. That there's a kind of a narration leading up to like the episode actually starting. It's kind of it explains some stuff. It is, it's good. I love it. I'm looking forward to watching the last 2 episodes of this first part. Kevin Smith, good job. It's good. It's good. It is.
Nice.
Amala Skeletor, sign me up. Let's go.
Yeah,
dude. Yeah,
I've heard some mixed stuff today.
Yeah, no, because people can't. I said, the title of this show it's always been Masters of the Universe.
Yeah.
So just remember that.
And it didn't really affect me. I just saw it because I never really got into the old show.
Yeah.
There was
I used to collect the toys, so I had that.
Yeah. There was a mid 2000s reboot they tried to do. And then they did 2 of them.
There was back in the early 90s.
I remember the reboot. Yeah.
And then so just all the negative talk about it didn't really affect me. I might check it out. I don't know.
Yeah.
Any show where a guy dresses like he's an S&M and he's coming to your house to do something crazy. I mean, what the fuck do you expect?
If this shit's fire, I'd like to see him, take a crack at Thundercats because
Thundercats was great.
And God, I don't know why they haven't, but same thing with He-Man. It's like I don't, no, they did a live action He-Man, but I'm saying I'd love to see a live action, Thundercats. I know that they're developing. I think they're developing a new.
As long as it's done correct,
cartoon movie or whatever of Thundercats, but
they did one. They rebooted it. It wasn't that bad. The reboot.
It wasn't horrible.
About the reboot, yeah, I know.
It wasn't horrible,
but it wasn't. It wasn't
what we had in the 80s.
I'm a nostalgia guy, so when it comes to all these cartoons from back in the day, man, I'm waiting for the real Ghostbusters to come back. I'm a big Ghostbusters guy.
Well, they got to do something to reinvigorate their audience because they're trying to grow the brand, right? And if they're trying to grow the brand, then they need to do something because that last movie was trash.
Oh, doesn't exist.
And I didn't mind Jason Reitman's little, Stay Puffed thing that they did. I thought that was funny. I was like, but I was, it looked like a commercial. Didn't look like a movie, but it was still cute.
Yeah,
so like,
they're not going to have the budget for that movie. But the one thing, like if you're a Ghostbusters fan, you catch the Easter eggs right away in his first preview because we only got one fucking preview from that movie. I've ranted about this many times. But it's on its way, and they're connecting it directly to the last one. And if anybody likes video games, of course, obviously here, if you ever played Ghostbusters, a video game, that's a direct sequel.
I used to play the one that was on the Atari.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
And the Nintendo.
The one on Sega.
Dude.
And then Ghostbusters 2 that came out on Nintendo, they're like, yeah, this is better side-scrolling. No, it's a piece of shit. So, no. So when it comes to Ghostbusters, that's a franchise I think that they're going in the right direction because you brought back. It's like
oh my God, yeah, no, the She-Ra thing that they did and the Thundercats Ho, that was the two worst renditions.
Get the
sword.
I was like, no, what are you doing? This is the worst thing ever.
Hey, that was the big. Oh man, dude, Thundercats Ho is the biggest disrespect to that entire. Oh, dude, it was so. Yo, dude, it was drawn like fucking.
I know you guys have toys.
It was drawn like that Universe kid.
Oh, Steven Universe, yeah.
Steven Universe. It's sort of like it's that cheap animation style that they're just like, oh, we can turn this shit out like.
Yeah.
And you want to show? We can finish it by next week. Next week, guys. Yeah, next week. Because it's cheap. It's like primitive circles.
Let's pose this question: who had a better power up line, Adam or Lion-O, dude? Let's go.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry, Lion-O.
Thundercats.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because again, when even as a kid, I didn't understand He-Man's. Like I have the power, or whatever. But with Lion-O, you had this whole freaking awesome animation where it like circle around him and you'd have the eyes, would glow. And then he'd stretch his sword out and it'd shoot off, and all the other Thundercats, wherever the hell they were on the planet, would be like, my eyes are glowing and my damn chest is glowing, so I got to get back to wherever he is and save the day. So yeah, I mean, with He-Man, it was just like he was in front of the castle. Yeah. And Cringer just kind of grew into Battle Cat, and that was kind of it. So I was like, okay.
I will say though, as many times as I saw it in the old He-Man cartoons, like Masters of the Universe, when he does it for the first time in this one, it's fire, dude. I'm telling you, it's the same, but it's not the same, and it's kind of better, more improved because you know what to expect. It's good. It's good.
Still putting it on.
Yeah. No, but that's a good question, man. That's a good question.
Yeah, like it is. It is.
Both of them, they both had like
Lion-O's sword grew. It was a dagger in his little
dude.
In his paw.
In his paw holster.
And you knew when it was coming because the music changed, and he did
like the Toy Story.
I was like, dude, and every kid just got ready for it because they're like, I was like, oh shit, he's gonna do it.
They had the best toys. I had all those shits. The friggin' oh my god!
They came with a little ring. You put it to the back of them, and their eyes were like.
I used to have. I had the
base, little, right? Did you have the base?
I had the face.
No, the base.
With the paw and the sword. I had that, and it came with like a chest piece. And I remember I took that to a friend's birthday party, and I ran around as Lion-O because it was a dress up party. So I was like, dude, this is dope.
Nice.
So.
Yeah. So
my sword didn't grow though.
Not going there.
Oh shit! What up, Job Diaz in the house?
What's up?
Pepper seed.
But yeah. So just to answer that question, somebody was talking about Masters of the Universe. I know you guys haven't seen it. I think, to me personally, in my opinion, it's great. So real quick, like as we move along through the show, this dropped today.
I'm interested. I'm interested. Let's go.
So Michael B. Jordan is developing his own Superman project for HBO Max that will focus on Val-Zod. He may even star in the project. See, that's another thing that's interesting about this. It says he may even star. So he's.
I mean, if you saw Space Jam, then that Warner Brothers is like,
I saw it.
Let's go.
So. And I think that they heard like fan backlash
Oh, yeah.
You know,
That's a guarantee.
he's not doing Calvin Ellis because that's the one in my opinion, that's the one he was interested in.
Mhm.
But I think, you know, hey, mate, it might be Calvin or maybe Val. I don't know, but I think that they're going back and saying, hey, you know what, we're not going to do the Clark thing. We'll do this, and I think they're listening to the outrage, not really listening to the fans, but we're just listening to the outrage and they're like, dude, we need some dubs.
Yeah. Real quick before I pass on, this is the main argument I think a lot of us had when they announced that dumb shit a few months ago. He's going to be Clark Kent, really? No.
They did that on Henry's birthday, though, man.
Yeah, nobody
Screw
wants
that.
Nobody wants that. So like, and we had plenty of conversations about it on plenty of streams, and now this drops today, and this is we all said it. If you're going to take the route of bringing a black Superman to the screen in any capacity, whether it's on HBO Max or the big screen, it's like there's only a few, and it's Calvin Ellis most popular, then Val Zod. Like, and it either it's those or get the fuck out of here. Like, there's no reason to do it any other way.
Agree.
Yeah. So Joey, man, when you saw this today, what's first thoughts?
I don't know if I can't remember if it said that in that headline you just showed, but I think it said it's going to be like a series.
Yes.
Yeah, HBO Max.
So yeah, I think that's good, and I love Michael B. Jordan. I think he's a great actor, and I think like we kind of need a good Superman show, even if it's especially one that's not directly a Clark Kent Superman show.
Yeah.
I think that might be pretty refreshing.
Different.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same with I'm interested in this Supergirl thing in the Flash. She's the most interesting character in the whole Flash. I mean, I do want to see Michael, Keaton, but I mean, and I do want to see Ben Affleck, and I'm interested in the whole Ezra. That's fine, but I'm like, who the hell is she, and what's going on? And maybe we'll see something additional from her character that's like she gets her own story or whatever. If she's, if she has good fan reception, kind of like Margot Robbie. So Sasha Calle.
Girl.
But yeah, because I mean, like the last like Superman related show that I really got into was Krypton.
Yeah, I love Krypton.
And like because like I've tried the new show that's out that's just surrounded by chaos and just like negativity and it's just I can't get into it personally. So I think this could be really like I said, refreshing and just something new that everybody could enjoy.
Neil, what's your thoughts, man, when you saw this?
Like, I don't know too much about Balsard or Calvin Ellis. I know they exist. I'm excited just due to the fact that it's going to be a limited series. So for me, it's HBO Max saying, all right, we got to start doing some of our own series. So let's start picking some characters. Thank you, finally. Let's get it fucking going. Let's get Green Arrow.
I'm sorry, Peacemaker. Hello?
Who?
No, the guy that talks about dicks and shit.
But what, like with this, it's pretty cool. Like I remember Michael B. Jordan kind of doing like a Superman style thing back in the day with Chronicle, and he was good.
Yes,
I don't know if anybody ever saw that. That was
my god.
That was I saw that.
It was a way better Green Goblin in that one.
People in there plus me, 3. So I mean, but seeing him in that was awesome. So I think he would kill it. He's a good actor. I liked him in The Creed. I know there's another one coming, but yes, I'm signed up. Let's go. As long as they're not going to do any bullshit where they're trying to erase Clark Kent or trying to recast the Clark. No. Stop it. Do something different. And this is something different. So let's go.
Yeah, I'm hoping The Rock is doing something with Henry, and therefore they're like, damn it, we can't do anything because The Rock won't let us.
Right. Yeah. If we get this, do you guys think if we get this, right? If this gets, it goes through and everything is great, do we get a Kingdom Come Superman series?
You know what? I wouldn't mind.
Oh,
like with Brandon Routh?
I would love.
I wouldn't mind. I love Brandon as Superman. I think that it was Bryan Singer shit was horrible. I think it was a bad story. I think it was a bad, Lois. I think that the best thing about his thing was that freaking airplane crash. That was super. I mean, I could watch that. I could watch that on loop. Because I mean, I was like, dude, yes.
And the CG still holds up in that scene too. It's
Oh,
still
yeah.
really good.
Well,
Like,
okay,
especially
you
when he
can
goes to the
tell
bears and the
because
flames.
they cared.
Yeah.
They cared about it. That's why the CG holds up. Same thing with The Matrix, the first one.
Very true.
You know, the sequels don't hold up because they were like pushing boundaries and all that. But the first one, they cared about it so much that the CG holds up.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
It does,
so
yeah.
it's the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Red Catcher Limited Series.
What? Yeah. Get out of here.
jeez.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Michael B. Jordan's a great actor, and I'm sure. Look, whenever that news got stirred up on Henry's birthday, nonetheless, which is fucking bullshit. But like, whenever that stuff got stirred up, and somebody even asked Michael B. Jordan, he just says, "Nah, I ain't doing that." Like, he came on. He said something to that effect of, like, initially, I'm not going to be Superman or something like that. But I think he probably was interested in the project, and he probably said, "Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do it." But guess what? I'm not Clark Kent.
Right.
And he probably said, "This is the way this needs to go." And so they listened. And coming on to the stream real quick.
But he was attached to Static Shock.
Yeah.
Really?
Right? And what happened? Where's that?
What
at?
Oh,
Hello.
Dawson.
Intro.
Dawson just ruined the party. What's up, guys?
What's up?
He said Netflix buy that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess we can go PG. That's fine. I know.
Now, we were just talking about this, Dawson, real quick, briefly, man. Talking about this.
Oh,
movie.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Hey, that sounds like you're disappointed.
yeah.
I'm curious.
Yeah,
Okay, let's get your take after you're done drinking.
After you're
like-
drunk.
Like the fact that's Val Zod is cool. I mean, it's obviously like it's an actual version of the Superman character in the comics. Like, I have no real gripes against the project itself. It's just like it's another thing that Warner Brothers has announced that like you know is different than what they should be announcing. So like I really have no reason to be mad at it because Michael B. Jordan's a great actor and Val Zod's a cool character. But like you know, it's just the natural gripe that comes along with that.
It seems like they're trying to distance themselves from the popular, you know.
It's part for the
Justice
course
League.
as of lately.
Yeah, they're continuing, and that's what they're going to do. They're trying to get so many things in development. They're like, look, Discover, we can't do this.
Whereas Jeffrey Dean Morgan is down for Flashpoint stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, why not do that? They're already established.
Because he was in Zack Snyder's movie.
Yeah.
What up, Dawson?
I'm sorry. Did you say
Zack
Snyder?
Snyder?
Welcome to
Did I say the name? Spoken. Voldemort.
Yeah. So
Voldemort.
pretty much summing that up. I'm looking forward to it. It's not obviously we'd like to see other things announced, but this is one of the ones that they announced that kind of I'm like, okay.
I mean, the fact that Michael B. Jordan's attached to it means it'll at least be decently quality.
Yeah.
Well, he was also attached to the Fantastic Four,
which the first 2/3 of it are good, but the last act sucks.
Well, and that was also like a product of like studio meddling.
Yeah.
So
yeah. No, this is
so maybe he wants to finally redeem himself from just like what's his name became Captain America.
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans, I mean, his flame on, wasn't that bad.
No.
And I enjoyed him as flame on, the
Human
twin
Torch
of the Invisible Woman.
So you got that name right.
Yeah, Sue Storm. I guess I'll call him Mr. Storm.
No,
Johnny Storm. Yeah, there you go, Johnny Storm. Yes,
okay.
Thank you, thank you, Anthony.
Johnny
And you
Torch.
guys were just like letting me hang. I was like, Johnny
I
Storm.
thought you were just playing around. My fault.
Yeah, I thought you were messing with me and it was pissing me off and it was working.
That's my fault. I thought you just kept going with that.
I love to aggravate Dawson.
Yes, he does all the freaking time. It works.
And it works. I finally invent something that works.
Yeah, finally.
Yo, speaking of that, there's so like they got the figures, right? Why this is so funny to me, like, and this is I don't know if you guys have seen it. There's a certain face. Well, he makes it several times throughout the trilogy, but he makes it for the first time when that little car goes off the table in Back to the Future and catches that thing on fire. The car, he's like, dude, yeah. He's like, woo!
He's like slack jawed. Yeah.
Figure. So you open up the package and there's different attachments. They got that head in there, like
eyeball popping out.
Hold on, let me see if I can find.
No, they gotta put in the head that he had or the face that he has in Who Framed Roger Rabbit when his eyes like bulge out. That actor,
dude, he's freaky.
But when he's still like Doc Brown,
yeah.
When he's still
you put the head,
Jerry Lewis.
you put the head on that figure.
Yeah, dude, be freaking terrifying.
I love when they're talking about freeways. I start laughing my ass off. You go back and watch that, and you're like, it's going to be everybody can go wherever they want. Freeways, no traffic. Bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh,
Yeah,
you're watching that now.
right
You're like,
there,
Skyways jam.
Think about this. Someone took the time to sculpt that.
Yes,
Someone's got their O face.
That's dude. That's Doc Brown though, bro. That's. I mean, nobody can make that face.
It looks good. No,
It's
looks
quality.
really I'm just saying
Yeah.
it's funny to me that like when my wife she saw it at Target and sent me a picture of it, and I would just laugh because it's just like that's like a funny scene in Back to the Future where he's just like, oh.
Can you imagine coming in? You know, you're walking home, you're looking at your shit, and you see. Like
Yeah.
that's your toy. You're like,
Man, I mean, I'm sorry, but you see that toy, that's gonna lift your spirits as soon as you see it.
Yeah.
You know, you're just like, oh yeah.
Long day at the office. You come home, see Dr. Brown. Just
That's true. That's true.
Ryan,
what's up, Tower?
Obi-Wan the homie. What's up, man?
What up? Yeah. He brought on a good question, man. And I don't know. Let's see if you how you answer this, Dawson. I don't know how proof you are to. He said, "Who has the best transformation? Is it Adam, He-Man, or is it Lionel?" They both have very similar like scenes.
Like, are you talking about the new thing?
No. Just classic He-Man.
From both, we're talking about both from the 80s.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. You might not be like.
Yeah, I'm not too pretty on that.
For weeks.
Oh!
He's like, are you talking about the adventures of Grimm, or are you talking Ed, and Eddie?
Oh my God, Ed, and Eddie.
No, Ryan, you're talking about the Grim Adventures of Bill and Mandy.
Yeah,
Yes,
you said the Adventures
that's-
of Grimm.
Yeah, what
No,
the hell
I
are you
don't
talking
know.
about?
Grim
It's shit
Adventures
my
of Billy
kids
and
watch,
Mandy.
so
Come on.
if my kids watch that crap, I know you did. So
Well, I was a kid at that time. Yes.
Yeah.
So
yes,
yeah,
so I know you
And that
watched
crap
it.
was awesome.
it was.
I don't know
Shut up.
I don't know everybody's age brackets here, so that's why I'm always
So
like,
Dawson is in the teens.
I'm 24.
And it just
Oh,
goes up
shit.
from there.
I'm
wow.
24. Thank you
Oh,
very much,
damn.
Ryan.
I am.
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
I'm 44. So
44.
okay, all right, that's
Right
not.
on, right on.
I'm
Well,
39.
Hey, there you go.
There
Yeah.
you go.
The upper echelons, man.
Oh, that's why, like, when you guys are talking about that, I'm like, bro, when I was a kid, my God, I remember playing with all the toys, waking up on Christmas, seeing that shit all spaced out, like, running around, freaking with
He's like,
toys.
this is so irregular.
Yeah, regular from a young age. Freaking dude, I used to dress up as Raphael with the trench coat and the hat from Ninja Turtles. Come on.
Oh man,
Let's
Ah.
go.
I love that scene.
Yes. Fantastic.
All right, so last thing I want to talk about, because I talked about this, I think on Ali's stream the other night. Was hold up, let me get this shit. Let's see. Oh, here we go. So
Do 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 do
Yeah.
do 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 do. Do, 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 do. I'm gonna get your stream taken down.
I mean, you're almost as old as he is.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All
man.
right. But anyway, so they dropped this image a few days ago, which is the
Oh.
Injustice animated movie that they
See.
got coming out from DC Animation or whatever. So,
Mhm.
like, you guys, man, thoughts on this? I know originally, let me show you this. Originally, I was having some thoughts about, like, wait a minute, it's not that close. But then I did a little bit of research, and this is from the comic. So you
Mhm.
see right here, Superman's shield with the cape coming out of it.
Yeah.
Obviously, on this picture, he has the shoulder pads. Yes, but on this one, he doesn't. But still similar. V in the neck right there.
Yep.
With the way that goes. So, guys, thoughts, man. Obviously, I'll start off. I'll just say, big fan of the games. Game fire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, big fan of the games. Big fan of the storyline. Comics didn't read all of them, but read some of them to try to get a little bit of backstory when it comes to the Injustice, because the comics did like expand on the universe like the games just couldn't, because just can't make fucking 17 games and shit. So so what are you guys' thoughts, man? Dawson, I'll start with you. Thoughts on this picture right here?
Yeah, I'm liking the animation style a little bit more than the previous animated movies. And if you bring the picture back up really quick, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but if you look at Batman, are those spikes like from his gauntlet? They're like 2 feet long.
Yeah.
Oh
holy
shit!
crap!
Good catch.
Like that's gotta be awkward as hell to walk around in small
Ryan
places.
caught this on Ali's stream the other night, and I was dying, dude. Like, it just looks so weird. It looks weird when you look at it.
I mean, it looks like he's Birdman, or it looks like those are talons. Like
his arms like super tired at the end of the day because those things are like super long and heavy. Like
he looks like one of the Skeksis from Dark Crystal.
Yes, Dark Crystal references. I like it.
Yeah.
How do you draw it?
Yeah, I don't even know. It's just like that just looks super awkward to me. I hate it. That's the thing with Batman gauntlets. I hate it when the blades are too long. Yeah, it just looks weird.
Well, because then it's like, he doesn't kill, but then he hits you with a forearm and he cuts your head off.
Yeah, like
I bruised you.
Yeah.
No, you sliced my throat, you psychopath.
Yeah.
He's like, that wasn't me. That was the costume.
Like the College Humor episode where he like shoots people and kills them. He's like, look at him. He's all tuckered out.
Yeah.
He woke up like
he's all tuckered out. Yeah. But look at Wonder Woman's draw though, man. Boom.
Yeah,
that thing is banging.
Yeah,
it is gold.
Hers is close too. See, I originally thought hers wasn't that close neither, but I looked at some. I don't have one of those pulled up, but like hers is and her build is pretty close. It's pretty close. The only one is if Batman has a chin strap and his the problem with this picture is like, let's see if I can.
You can't see the rest of him.
His suit kind of sucks in Injustice. I'm not like the hugest fan.
No,
they aren't great.
I am. I'll be the first to say that. And when it comes to the Injustice costumes, not a big fan. They just look too bulky. And
yeah. I don't like the way the Flash looks. No. I don't like the way that Zoom looks.
My least favorite design in the games has to be Superman.
Reverse Flash.
Yeah, dude.
Because Superman has 2 shades of blue in the suit, and you all know how much I hate 2 shades of the same color in a suit.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, that's not a good contrast when you do shit like that.
Like light blue and darker blue. I'm sorry, just pick a freaking blue.
Yeah, exactly. Pick one color when it comes to that.
And I will say I like the cowl here better than in the games for Batman.
I will say it looks like it's still pieces of armor, maybe, but it still looks like he doesn't have shoulder pads like in the game. It doesn't.
It's a good mold between like more just the regular suit and the armored.
Green Arrow looked good in the game. I thought.
Yeah.
I agree.
He was one of the characters that looked.
I think the Joker looked good.
Joker looked like Joker to me. I mean, I don't think they changed him up too much. For me, like the animation, like what Dawson said when it came to like the 3 new movies that we got: Man of Tomorrow, Justice League Society, and Long Halloween. They've grown on me. It's taken me a little time to adapt.
Long Halloween is probably the best of that new style.
Yeah,
it's the best. It's the best.
Well, like when you got to Justice Society, I'm like, all right, this is a lot better. Okay, it's getting better. And then like, because I'm a big fan of Archer, so it kind of reminds me of Archer a little bit.
That's what it always reminds me of too, like the way they look like kind of like stickers on the page.
Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of the thick black lines, so the contrast and all that. It just. I prefer. I mean, and the worst so far has been the Deathstroke. That was like they were just phoning it in.
That one was like they almost were leaning towards an anime style, which I'm fine with anime. I like a lot of anime, but like,
I mean, what do you got against anime? Come on,
I have nothing against anime, but what I'm saying is like they teetered on that verge, and when you teeter on that little edge between regular animation and anime, it just that's the sweet spot. Just doesn't look good.
Yeah,
I don't pick one than the other.
Works with the superhero genre. I know they've tried it numerous times. They tried it with Marvel, It didn't work.
And then Gotham Knight, that was
They tried it with Gotham Knight, didn't work.
No.
Ninja Batman.
Oh, Ninja Batman was weird.
Yeah,
Let me tell you.
Weird.
When I was watching that, I was like, "What?" I'm like, "Do they have Megazords?" I'm like,
dude, I love Batman
is
Ninja.
I'm like, "Is it
Batman Ninja was
or
awesome.
what the hell is this?" And like looking at this,
Joy's sitting there thinking he's really alone.
I
don't care.
It's. I mean, you like what you like. Yeah, I mean, I just thought it was weird, but I mean, if
I like a lot.
I didn't say it sucked.
No, it didn't suck.
You didn't not say it.
But this,
never have to.
I want to see it move. I want to see it in motion. I want to see
Yeah. I think that's probably the biggest thing with this is like, and also we were talking about how like
I just like look at his cheekbone, like the shading there, like it's nowhere else on his face except for inside his ears.
Inside the ear part. I know.
Yeah, it's like okay, you see it at the very bottom of the chin, but it doesn't look. It should have just been another shade of
and you and Dawson
brown or tan or like just dark tan or whatever. It looks too sharp a feature. Like I don't know, lighten up a little bit. I don't know. I'm not a fan of that. Like the way they do it in the comics, like with Jim Lee, like using black to shade. It's phenomenal. It's fantastic. Gives you like an ambiance of like what the scene is about or whatever. But this just looks like
that's how they shot Superman the animated series with a black background. I think if anybody knows.
No. Batman the animated series. Yeah, they shot it with black.
Superman. Was it Batman?
It was Batman. Yeah, it was Batman.
Batman. Oh, okay.
And so what they did was they used a black plate and they lightened things up. Because they wanted to tell, like they wanted Gotham basically to be really dark, and
you want the aesthetics to tell a story too.
Yes,
not just the characters. Yeah, and that's what you see here. The characters look very predominant, while the background looks a certain way. So, is it going to look like
the background looks like JLA?
Is it going to look like stickers on a background? So let's see. Well, I mean, we'll find out. We'll find out. We'll find out. We don't know.
Yeah, that's it. This is like a hell of a first shot image release from this. You know what I mean? Just this. You know what I mean? I know they were probably trying to let everybody know, yo, this is injustice. Superman is going to be evil. We know that.
I think they would have gotten further, in my opinion. This is my opinion. If they gave us like the cover art. Because the cover art is always better than the show. And this right here, we don't have a lot to go on, but the cover art usually looks dope, and you're like, oh, bro, yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah,
right now he looks like he has a small head.
Yeah,
he does, or he's got huge arms,
or shoulders are just fucking So we'll see where they go. Obviously seeing the emotion is going to be better. Also, when we talk about like I don't know in context whether you could say it's after everything's happened because of the 5 o'clock shadow, but like look at them though; they don't look armored up to the point like they were after Superman turned into a fucking ridiculous dude.
This is probably the process.
I think is right at the point when he's going to turn.
Yeah.
Or he's going to go do something that they're recommending he doesn't do.
Yeah. That's what it looks like. Yeah. And also like I was saying if look, I'm excited to see it in motion because I'm a fan of like the source material, like Injustice, but if he doesn't kill the Joker, I'm automatically like my mind will leave this movie within the first 5 minutes.
Wouldn't it be funny? Like if and it's a horrible idea, but wouldn't it be funny if like Marvel or DC, like one of their movies or where they treat it like a Disney, movie where they have fucking like they break off into song or some shit, that'd be like the most worst thing.
I would cry.
It'd be funny as shit.
I would cry.
Not even funny enough to just don't do that.
I think I would cry.
They break off into like an Elton John number, like he comes and he's like,
Frog and Warner Brothers. And let's all go to the moon. The cane. They start dancing.
No, I would legitimately. I probably would be like, what the fuck? I couldn't. But
if your voice gets so high, Anthony, that was weird.
Like I would never watch that.
That is fire.
Gumdrops.
Not the gumdrop button. You're a monster.
Dude, you sound just like him.
Dude, I tried.
The Muffin Man.
A true relay.
Yes.
John Lithgow.
Lithgow too. He's fucking
Oh,
hilarious.
God, he is. I loved him in Third Rock from the
Third
Sun.
Rock from the Sun. Yeah.
Oh my God, he's so hilarious in that. He's so hilarious in that movie.
Oh,
I tell you what, though, like you mentioned
Yeah,
Superman
dude,
having a small head. He kind of suffers from Kingpin disease from the Spider-Verse movie, where he's like a massive head, and massive body, and a small head.
And he's like hunched over. You know, it's so weird.
yeah.
And he gets out of that like little car.
It's like pushed in. The head is like literally pushed into his neck and shoulder.
Yeah.
You all right? Does that hurt?
It must. Goodness gracious. No wonder he wants to kill Spider-Man. He's just pissed off all the time because he's in pain.
Wipe your ass. How do you turn?
Yeah.
He's got the Michael Keaton problem. He's like,
I can't. What? He's got this Zoolander problem. I can't turn left.
oh gosh, I freaking love that movie. I swear, the best line of that movie of all is when Hansel, he's just like, so I was climbing Mount Vesuvius, and I realized I look down and say, if I fall, I could die. And so I slip and start to fall. And then like I realize, I was like, hey, Hansel, haven't you been smoking peyote for the past 3 straight days? And could all this just be in your mind? And it was. I've never even been to Mount Vesuvius. Cool story, Hansel.
Damn, man. You like literally said that whole fucking
Yeah.
A lot of watching that movie and memorizing that.
Oh shit! All right, so yeah, I think we all could say we're probably looking forward to that because we're fans of like Injustice and shit. But you know, it not impressed by the image, but it also kind of it doesn't dampen my excitement.
no.
But
It intrigues
yeah, and it also, like I said before, he better kill the Joker within the first 5 minutes or get the fuck out of here. That's such a huge plot point in Injustice.
It's going to start off with Batman and Batgirl on top of a building, and they're going to do something that, and then it'll cut to the actual story.
I had to kill him for Louise.
Thelma and Louise. What?
Oh shit! All right, real quick. Random question number 3.
Oh yes.
Here we go.
Would you rather time travel to the past or the future, Joey?
Probably the future, I guess. I know I'd mess something up as soon as I stepped out of the time machine.
He'd step on something.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh shit, Dawson.
I'd go to the future because I'd try to pull a Biff and use a sports almanac and get freaking rich. You know.
Okay, I got you. Neil, what you doing? What you doing?
I would go into the future because you can't change the past. Never leads anywhere well.
Yeah.
Flashpoint.
Ryan. Yeah.
I would actually. I'd go to the past and have fun, even though you can't change anything. There's so much you can do with knowledge that you already have built up over, along, your whole life. So and I don't believe that you can travel into the future. I thought the only way you could do that is to create a machine, like get frozen, and then you're frozen, and then you get stuck in that state, and then until the machine or contraption or whatever releases you. But I would hate for people to destroy me while I'm crying.
You're making it seem like it's way more feasible to go into the.
Yeah.
I think actually we could travel to the future if you get cryogenically frozen. Not years and years, but I think you'd go a couple of years into the future and preserve your body for a little bit. I think that's more possible than traveling in the past.
I thought you were saying
I would choose traveling in the past because
it's not like you're doing the opposite because
I'm talking about if
you can't freeze yourself and go to the past.
I'm just talking about if you had a DeLorean though.
Yeah.
I
was thinking really elaborate.
Yeah. No, I would definitely go to the past, but my
Ryan didn't understand the freaking question.
I think.
Gosh,
honestly,
idiot.
the future. He's right.
Thanks, Napoleon.
Neil's right about the going to past. I think I would go back to I would wait until some type of lottery happened. and then just go back one day and that's it. That way you're not ruining too much.
Go back into the 90s and invest into
Yeah, but you can be biffing it up. You don't want to.
Dude, nah. Did you see what happened?
I would go to the past and I'd be like, yo, the Snyder Cut's gonna come out and this is when it's gonna happen, and they're like, no, you're liar, and I'll give you the day, the time. I'll give you. I was like, hey, here it is.
Then what if that ruins it?
No, it doesn't ruin anything. It doesn't ruin anything. I'd be like, hey,
probably ruin it.
This is what's up, and then I'll tell you all about Suicide Squad and how horrible it is. And how the new Calvin Ellis movie is. I'll give you guys so much information. But yeah, I'd go back to the past and just. And
then you just randomly tell them
about
ruin everything.
I changed my channel name and Ryan Ruins Everything because I'd just tell you everything that happens. I'd be like, yo, you want to find out what happens in Ted Lasso 2? This thing.
We just found the Reverse Flash. We just found
Yes, we did. Oh shit! All right, you guys. It's been a fabulous show. We've went off the rails a few times. Dawson came in too late to hear about baby milk. So there's.
He just got off of it, so he's.
Are you trying to say that he smells like Similac?
The way Ryan talks about it, he drinks enough for everybody on the panel.
Ryan takes shots.
Oh shit, man! Hey, it's been a pleasure, though, guys. Glad you guys jumped on. And real quick, you guys know I Neil might not know, but like on the show, I do a movie shout out every week. Just shout out any random movie that you just love, and just be like, "Yo, let me shout this movie." I'll go with Dredd, the Carl Urban Dredd.
Oh yeah, great movie.
Outstanding film. Saw it in 3D one time. I almost died. Won't do that ever again. That's you seen Dredd, right? Y'all seen Dredd?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sting in 3D. Yeah. No.
Best chin acting you'll ever watch.
Yeah, but no, the Carl Urban Dredd. That's my shout out.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Anybody else, man? Y'all got a movie just want to say, hey, movie's fire. Yeah. Go watch it if you haven't seen it.
I'll say Clerks 2, since the Clerks 3 just got picked up by Lionsgate.
Oh wow.
So that I love going back and watching that one.
Yes. Nice. Right. Good movie. Anybody else? Dawson? Yeah.
Well,
go ahead, Neil. Yeah.
Ryan talked about being cryogenically frozen, so that brought me back to Demolition.
Time Cop?
Oh, Demolition Man. Oh, hey, Demolition Man.
Yeah. Demolition Man. No, that was real good. Yeah.
Oh, come on now. Taco Bell.
Yes. The 3 shells. Do you know how to use the 3 shells?
Do you know how to use the 3 seashells? And of course, greetings and salutations, Lenina Huxley.
Always come on. Drop Dead Fred.
There you go.
Okay.
The Incredible Burt Wonderstone.
Really?
I love that movie. It's so stupid.
Hey,
I didn't say anything bad about Clerks.
No,
2.
I couldn't tell if I couldn't tell if you were joking or not.
I love it. I think Jim Carrey is amazing in that film.
Okay, yeah.
I think Steve Carell is hilarious, especially when he's by himself. And what's his face from Fargo is over trying to bring magic to the third world countries, but they eat the rabbits. It's hilarious. It's a great movie.
Yeah, I remember it. Dawson.
Mine is The Money Pit.
Oh,
wow! Holy crap!
Great.
And you don't know He-Man?
Dude, I know He-Man. Shut the hell up. Dude, The Money Pit is like a movie my family relates to on so many levels because we moved so many times and a lot of times into just crappy homes and just like the part where he like falls into the hole in the top floor and like in the carpet.
When I hear the name Money Pit, that's the first image that comes to mind.
Oh yeah, it's like, where are you? In the floor behind the chair. I've been here so long. I thought the Care Bears were here. You know, roosters, chickens, and
that's a fucking funny movie. Yeah,
freaking amazing. So good.
Yeah, so
True Lies.
Yeah, my wife said, True Lies.
Yeah, that's nice. I thought they were. I always thought they were going to make a sequel.
They probably were, but
Two Lies. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, but thank you guys for coming by. Yeah, I always do a movie shout out. So if anybody out there watching hasn't seen any of these movies we just named as our shout out. Go watch it, man. Good movies.
Yeah.
Always, always love watching a good movie, especially one that I haven't never seen before.
Mhm.
What's my computer doing? Am I frozen?
No, you're good.
Computer's acting funny. Okay, here we go. All right, you guys.
He's trying to close up, and his computer lost.
It's like the sidebar on StreamYard is like it's like freezing up, and then like I scroll way up, and then it go.
Fuck.
It's weird. So thank everybody for coming by. Like always, it's a Friday night, and I know people are busy.
Tango Cash.
Tango and Cash.
That's a good
Tango
movie too.
Cash is fire, dude. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm doing a 90s stream. I'm gonna have ACS on there. I'm gonna have to have you, Zeverfed. We're gonna have to do some action 90s. I'm gonna segment that shit.
Sure, yeah, hell yeah. Let's do it.
I've had that plan for a while. It's just taking some time.
Yeah, no, I'm always down to talk some old
And
school
Joey,
stuff.
definitely.
Action movie.
Yeah.
Real quick
Be great.
before we bounce, shout out to all the patrons of the channel right there. You guys help support, keep the gears moving, keep the lights on, so to speak, on the channel. And everybody who came out tonight, like I said, it's Friday. Fucking people like to do shit on Fridays. You decided to spend a little bit of time with us. Real quick, you can catch me this Sunday. We had to postpone it because of things that happened last week, but World's Finest is a power hour this Sunday. So tune in. It's going to be...
Don't die, okay?
We'll be fine. We'll be fine. If you don't know what a power hour is, for 60 minutes, we take a shot of beer for every minute that passes. So
it's going to be a great, fun time. Can't wait.
I had no idea what that was until now. I was like,
as we talk about whatever topics come to mind, we're going to take a shot of beer.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, man, I'll show up at the end of the show and I'll give you some topics.
That's fantastic. That's a great idea.
Obviously, on Thursdays at 7:30, catch me with these other three dudes on Four Nerds.
Nice.
Doing our thing. And then when football season comes back, obviously Instant Replay will return. But until then,
you do a sports channel too. All right, cool.
Yeah, man, sports show, man.
Yeah, he diversifies.
Yeah, dude, that's another thing I'm trying to do myself. Nice, man. I like it.
Hey, man. Hey, we'll be in touch, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
He's like the dad from from the Eddie Murphy movie that had the mushroom belt. What was it? Boomerang.
Oh yeah, Boomerang.
He's like, he's got like the pattern on the inside of the jacket. He's got a mushroom belt.
So that's where you can find me. Obviously these guys, Joey, tell them where they can find you, man.
I'm Joey. You can find me on Twitter at JoeBear94 or Vero. I think it's just Joey Marino. And like Anthony said, this Sunday we're doing the Power Hour on World's Finest. I don't know how I let him talk me into that, but that's what we're doing.
Nice.
Neil, where can they find you, man?
Hey, everybody, you can find me, The Irregular Neil, on YouTube, and you can find me on Instagram, The Irregular Neil. You can find me on Vero at Irregular Neil, but I don't do shit on there yet because I got no following. So I'm taking right on the irregular side, everybody.
Nice. Yeah, don't leave him full screen.
Ryan was on his phone.
What's up, Ryan?
Yeah. Like, wait, hold on 1 second. So you can find me on all forms of social media. Zeverfed. You can find me on Twitter, Vero, Facebook, and Instagram, as well as the YouTube. Please send me a like and follow all my shit.
Awesome, where can they find you? Jesus Christ.
Don't do any of that. But
you can find me on Nerdy in Many Ways. I have a Spotify.
Horrible
You
impersonation.
can listen on Spotify.
Who is that? Is that Ryan? I can't even tell who that is.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Of course it is. Okay.
Yeah.
You can check me out on Twitter and Instagram at NIMW32, Vero at Dawson Weidrich, YouTube, of course, Nerdy in Many Ways. And we have the Sunday podcast on Sunday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern time. We will not be having a power hour on that because I don't like to die. And then, of course, Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. Got Four Nerds.
Power hour.
Nope.
He's like, how much ginger ale do you think I can drink?
No, Dr. Pepper. Or Cheerwine.
He's like, I got totally wasted on O'Doul's.
Don't do it. Oh man, yeah. So everybody stop by. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for joining the show and coming on the panel and getting ridiculous with me tonight. Just
I'm getting jiggy with it.
Ooh, that's it.
Real quick special message to everybody out there.
Thank you for being a friend.
My bad. That's the intro. Outro.